people they interviewed was 640. And then the median time, how do you write median? Q2 is 20 hours. So what is median? First 50% of the 640 people are taking 20 hours to watch. And then the lower and upper quartile, lower means Q1. So what is Q1? First 25%. So the first 25% of your data set. And then the upper quartile is Q3. What is the value? 35. What is the meaning of Q3? First 75% of your data. The least amount of time somebody spent was 3 hours. Least means minimum value taken 3 hours. Greatest value is maximum 60 hours. Okay. Now they say on a graph paper, show these results using a fully labeled cumulative frequency graph. So what is a cumulative frequency graph? Let's recall. In cumulative frequency graph, cumulate means what? Akumulasikan frequency. I don't even have a frequency. How can I accumulate? Okay, never mind, that's right. Cumulative frequency. And then what is your x-axis? Time used to watch the television. Is it in minute or hour? So you put here hours. And then a cumulative frequency usually looks like that. It must start from the x-axis, must touch anywhere from the x-axis, which is your time, and then it has to go up. Okay, or it can even be like that, as long as you start from the x-axis, not necessarily origin. It has to be like that. So how do I do this now? How do I get the points? What information they gave me? They only gave me Q2, Q1, Q3, minimum and maximum. Minimum means lowest, right? So how many people use 3 hours to watch? Do you know? You don't know. So what you're going to do? You're just going to do 3, 0. Remember, the x-axis is the hour, the y-axis is cumulative frequency. So do a table like that. So these are all your x. You need to get the y value now. Minimum 0. How maximum time spent by someone to watch is 60. So how many people you have in total for the survey? 640. This is your second coordinate. What is Q2? First 50% of 640. So how many people is this? 320. So you get a coordinate here. It's so simple like that. First 25% of 640. So 640 divided by 4. 160 people. So first 160 people spend 15 hours to watch. So you get 160. And then first 75% of the 640 is 480 people. So 480 orang yang pertama, the time they spend to watch TV is 35 hours. Now I have all my coordinate. I can start plotting. Okay, let's try. Let's plot it here. So I go with the lowest value first, 3 and 0. 3 and 0 is somewhere here. And then this is done. 640, 60. 60 and 640. Where is 640? 60 is this part. 640 is here. And then next 20 and 320. 20, 320 here. 15, 160. 15 and 160. And the last one is 35, 480. So using your points here, now let's try to sketch. You see, I exceeded the 60, right? Cannot. I'll try again. Mine looks ugly. Okay, you stop. See, it's not touching. Try again. Ugly. Okay. Boleh lah. Please label this as cumulative frequency. Don't write CF in full. This is time in hour. This is your cumulative frequency. In full, don't write freak. Okay, that's how you do it. Very simple. Using 5 data points, you do this. And then they said use your graph to estimate. Estimate means aga-aga. How many people watched more than 50 hours of television? So hour is x-axis or y-axis? X-axis, right? Let's go. So this is what I want. They said more than 50 hour. More than 50 hour. Translate this portion into the graph. Where is it in the graph? Where is it on the graph? I'm going to highlight here. You see 50, it's here, right? So they're asking they're asking this part. Find this gap here. How much is this gap? If you want to find this gap, then what will you do? The gap is where? You want the number of people, right? It's from here to here, wherever you are sketching. So the 50 exactly gives me what value? I am getting 580. 580. And then the highest value is 640. You find the gap. Estimate how many people. How many people is the y-axis, right? So my answer is going to be 640 minus 580, which is